Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another day of Kit Conspiracy. This is a bonus layout. This is the end of the series. The last few days, whatever doesn't make up a whole week, we just use whatever leftovers we want from our kit. And on that note, I am using a bunch of my scraps from the Midnight Garden collection from Photoplay to help celebrate Ginger's Corner and Friends. She has reached 5,000 subscribers on her channel, which is amazing. So congratulations to you, Ginger. That is quite an accomplishment. And she is also doing a giveaway hop. It is a giveaway hop, so I go and check out her channel for all of the specifics on that. It sounds like she's got a prize involved, and that would be really fun to win. So go make sure you check out her channel, and of course there will be links down below for the channels or the people that are playing along with this hop so that you can get to them easily. So I had one sheet of paper left over, and I know that's technically not a scrap, but I'm doing a double page layout, so I did need to start with something besides just scraps. So hopefully it wasn't supposed to be just scraps, but I know it was supposed to be scraps. So everything else is scraps on this page. Those white flowers, I just fussy cut those out of a corner piece that I had left over. I'm going to use the full sheet of the red floral tone-on-tone background there, and I have this other little strip of it. I'm going to use that also and piece it together. I'm going to use this little bit of plaid I've got left over and the floral strip that I've got on the right hand side there. That's all of that paper that I really have left over as well. So it's all getting used. I was going to mount it onto this craft paper. I thought I'd leave some of the craft showing, but I don't like it with the red. So the craft is not going to show. It's getting put back in my stash. I'm going to trade it out for a couple of cream color papers. I don't know why I picked cream. Could have used white. None of it's going to show. Actually, I do know why I picked the cream, because it's kind of a weird cream. It's a little bit darker than I normally use. So I'm trying to get it out of my stash so that I can replace it with a cream that is a little bit lighter in color, more like the paper that you see all the way on the right hand side. A lot less yellow than the cream that I'm about to pull out. So I'm just figuring out how to stretch that red background so that it goes underneath those flowers that are on the left hand side. So I'm trying to build up as much as I can on the right hand side to push that red paper more towards the left hand page. And then I decided I was going to actually have the cream border. So yes, a little bit of it does show. I cut about 1/4 of an inch off of this strip of paper so that I have 1/8 of an inch on each end of it showing of that cream paper. And I'm going to do the same with all of the other papers that I have going across the page. Now I totally meant to put a strip of the plaid. You see the strip of the plaid on the right hand side there. I meant for that to go next, but I put the red down and didn't realize that I actually meant to add that other piece. And so I didn't get my red pushed quite as far across the page as I wanted to. So a little bit of that craft, or a little bit of the paper, shows between the floral and the red on the left hand page. Hopefully that's making sense. You're following along. And so I'm going to kind of have to make up the difference somewhere, because there is a gap between the floral and this piece that I'm about to put down. And it does get all worked out at the end, but it took me a little bit here to figure out exactly how I was going to place things so that it covered the background and I didn't have like this weird hodgepodge of papers pieced together. So I end up using the plaid corner that you see on the left hand side there up in that upper corner, but I'm going to turn it the other way and not use it in the corner like a photo mount corner would be. I did play around with piecing this other strip of paper on the left hand side, that white paper that has the floral up at the top, and I will end up using that just to kind of bridge the upper left hand corner. Now I know the plaids don't match up, but once everything's down, I don't think it's super noticeable. If I was able to flip that bottom piece of plaid around, then my two plaids would match a little better, but there was no way to really do that without making the cream from underneath show even more. So it is what it is. And I actually don't mind how it came out. I kind of like it, even though that little corner piece in the upper left is kind of pieced in there. It kind of brings that pattern from the right hand page all the way across, and that makes me kind of happy. In case you're wondering about the photos, these are the little girl that I take care of. She was about 2 when these were taken. She is 4.5 now, but she is on a full-size horse. She loves horses. I think she loved them more when she was 2 than she does currently. I think if they had a unicorn horn, she would love them right now and want to ride them every day. But at the time, she just loved horses. And so her parents were able to get her a little private lesson, and that's air quotes around the word lesson. Basically, it was somebody would let her ride their horse around the arena, and we'd lead her around on the horse. I would stand next to her, and the horse's owner would lead her around. And the horse is super calm, not spooky, super relaxed, kind of a tried and true horse, especially when being led. So I don't know how the horse was when an adult would be riding it, because I never rode it and never saw anybody riding it. But he's an older horse, and so she was pretty safe up there. And plus, you can't see me in the photos while I am taking the picture. You can see my shadow, but the owner is standing at the front of the horse, just out of photo shot there. But she's just a tiny little thing up there, and super cute. And so I thought these little wood veneer horses that MK has in her shop would be so perfect for this layout, because they're kind of cute little cartoony horses rather than realistic. And so I really liked those, and I thought I'll use those on this layout because they fit her personality, they fit her age. They were just the right piece for that. And then she also has the wooden fence rails as a package. So I think it comes with 3. I think I used all of them. Maybe there were 4. I think I used all of them. And so I'm going to use those also. And then I used the 2 leftover horseshoes that I didn't use earlier last week, and I put them on this layout as well. So I'm going to have a little cluster of a horse, a fence rail, and a horseshoe on each side of the layout. And then I'll use the 3rd fence rail in this cluster on the above the upper right hand photo, and I think that looks really cute. Now I did use quite a few sayings off of the cut apart sheet, and I don't have a ton left over from this kit. If you watched the leftover kit share, there's really just not that much left for it. Although I did do this layout before I did my kit share. So definitely not much there. I also used a gold pen to do a little bit of doodling around some of the cut aparts there, because I had the one that's on the right hand, to the right of the right hand most photo. It already had the doodling on it because I used it on another page, and I had already outlined it, and that's just what was left over. And so I decided to bring in more of that doodling with the gold pen to the other areas. I am using some additional tickets that I had in my stash. The blue are from 49 and Market. The pink ones are from an old pad of paper that I had. And I just had added all of the tickets into my little bin of tickets so I could pull them out and use them wherever I needed to. And then I am using a stapler to hold them all together. The staples aren't really doing a whole lot of anything, especially once I get the embellishments down, because the wood veneer is going to kind of go right over the top of them. And that's okay. I don't mind that they don't show. But I just felt like it was a really easy way to hold them together until I got them where I wanted. It's not something I normally do, but I thought I would go ahead and just I just happened to do it on this layer. I don't know why. And then the wood veneer is adhesive backed, and it's about a 1/16 of an inch thick, and so it's pretty thin. And I just love how it looks on this layout. And since it's so thin, I don't mind actually having that little fence overlap the horse just a little bit. I think that just gives added texture, and it felt like it made the little clusters more cohesive. I'm adding a little bit of Heidi Swap Gold Color Shine, and that is it, you guys. So go and check out what Ginger's got going on her channel with her giveaway hop. Congratulations again, Ginger, for reaching your 5,000 subscriber mark. Head on over and check out what MK's got going on her channel. I believe she is celebrating Ginger as well, and she's probably using Kit Conspiracy leftovers today too. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe and hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I hope that you have a wonderful day and come back tomorrow for another video. I will see you then. Bye-bye.